I probably should have chanted in the draw phase, but I don't think it matters because I just chain anyway. Guys, do not just ash the first card against Radiant Typhoon, okay? I promise you that's never correct. My guy just discarded a card. Yep. What are you supposed to ash? Invoker, Crocia, something with a little bit more meat behind it. Because, like, it's literally like, this is the problem with decks like Radiant Typhoon, right? It's like you have this, like, singularity of combo where you get here, and this is, like, everything, right? And so, in order to get from, you know, any one of your starter cards here, like Swen, let's use a different color, like Swen, and then like Eldam, and then Rat, and then there's like Chant. Like all of these cards by themselves get you to like this combo singularity, right? Now the problem is that if you like drop an Ash Blossom on Chant, well, now the rest of their hand is like these other three cards, and it's like they could just have the Ratpier, they could just have Eldam, they could just have Swen. And so it's like you're just playing whack-a-mole if you try and hit these cards. So something like Eldam, it's like, well, in order for you to get to this combo singularity in the middle, you kind of have to go through this like pre-critical mass phase around about like here somewhere, where they all sort of like get into like the same portion of the combo. So like there's like Crocia, as like one of them, for example. And so like it's better to just not ash like Eldam, Swen, or Chan and just wait for like this point here, and then that way you take away some of this, not all of it, but like some of this. How do I delete like some of it? Is there like a delete button here? Is there a selection tool? Paint, yeah, there it is. Yeah, so like you know, if you ash like Crocia, maybe you can get rid of like some like half of like the boards potentially if they've like searched in like unoptimal ways or something. I guess like the only exception in this deck specifically is like Rat. You kind of have to like, well, the thing with Rat is you can't hand trap Rat. There's nothing you can do against Rat that stops the Rat combo, which is why this card is ridiculous in this deck. Because if you normal Rat, you don't use the effect. You just go like Borbo effect. You detach Rat. What do? You ash it. Okay, so they go Tiger Mortar, reattach. Then you have to like Veiler it or Imperm or something. And it's like, oh, okay. So I've used 2 cards on 1 Rat. Like the only thing that actually stops Rat is Psyframe Omega. Ogre doesn't stop Rat. You detach Rat, you special another Rat. You Ogre, the first body dies, but now you have another Rat. And then you just make another Exceed, detach special another Rat. And then you go into, you know what I mean? So Phadrala stops it. Yeah, so there's like 2 hand traps. 1 real hand trap. No one's actually playing Psyframe Gear Gamma. But oh, I closed Macedon. Did I mean to do that? No. Anyway, the point that I was making with that is, yeah, so Chant, Eldam, Swen, like, they're just terrible Ash cards because, like, the rest of your hand is just potentially one of those other 15 starter cards, right? So it just feels terrible to Ash Blossom. So where do you Ash Blossom this deck? I don't know. I'm not smart enough to tell you what the correct thing is, but, you know, instead of hitting point A, hitting the pathing that gets you to the end board, finding a piece in the middle is like usually the correct place, you know? Like against Snake Eye, for example, a good place to hit was just like let them combo and then like maybe ash the effect to send and special from deck. But even then, Snake Eye like generated so much advantage it didn't even matter if you held your hand traps. You kind of just had to immediately stop them and pray. So yeah, finding like the perfect place to hand trap a deck is like a skill that involves like knowing the metagame. But there's just so many decks these days where you're sort of just like, you basically just have to hit the first thing, right? Like Cool Tune is one of those. Like there is no like combo singularity that you can prevent in Cool Tune. Like you have to hit them with everything you have immediately and hope they just stop and didn't draw it. And you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's I suppose one of the more frustrating parts of combo game design.